Welcome back, everybody, to Funky D Star TV. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your location. Now, make we just dive into this one. This one, now, Wike, Peter Obi, and the plot of lands when they for Abuja. Okay? All these things connect together. But about Wike most especially. And there are a lot of things when I considered after seeing this particular news when concerning Wike and Peter Obi. So maybe we'll just go into the matter straight ahead. Wike revokes choice land allocated to Obi in Abuja. Wike revoke choice land allocated to Peter Obi in Abuja. So, isn't this political, ladies and gentlemen? Then they tell us, say, Wike, the land when belongs to Peter Obi in Abuja. But not be only Peter Obi, according to the news. Wike don't seize the land. Can't give reason. Say the reason, now because say Peter Obi and other people say they not develop that their land when they buy. Say don't take. Remember, as soon as they inaugurate Wike, now the first promise when he promised be that. Say Ingo revoke lands when belongs to all these people if they not develop them. Because they need to develop all those places according to Wike. Make we just go into it a little bit. Before we go punch Wike back and forth. Okay? Because this one the hand of APC, Bola Ahmed TINUBU people. This is political. Peter Obi not be the only person when get land in Abuja when una will go seize Peter Obi land. This is pure political. The news they tell us say Nyasom Wike, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, say the man don't revoke 165 lands allocations, some of which belongs to prominent Nigerians. Okay? Then, the people when this matter affect includes former governors, ex-ministers, former senators, and other category of people and companies. Some of those affected are number 1, Peter Obi, former governor of Anambra State, and the candidate of the Labour Party in 2023 presidential election. Former Cross River and Plateau governors, respectively. Leal Imok and Joshua Daria. Former Senate Chief Whip, Udoma, First Minister of Niger Delta, Ufut Akete, and the late publisher of Leadership newspaper, Sam Nda Isaiah. The others include former Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, Kanu Babi, son, and the former Secretary to the Government of the Federation, SGF, the late Senator Albi Dori Jaya. The vacation order issued through a public notice was published as an advertorial in Friday's edition of The Nation. So the matter continues, ladies and gentlemen. But the place one I want to point out now, the Peter Obi matter. Why Wike not seizing own for Abuja? Abi Wike won't tell us he not get land for Abuja when never develop. Now Wike won't come tell us. So all these things now pure political. As Peter Obi just name just enter inside that. If not that people when they call their names, when you they talk, you know say yeah, okay, this one not be political. This one not be Wike just they do his job. But this one not be. This is not how to do job. This is not how to start your job as a minister. You are starting your job as a minister by revoking people's land when they take their money buy. Not be say na government money when they take buy the land. Okay? So Wike no if we come and come tell everybody say himself not get land when they never develop in Abuja. Of course, he go act like that. But it is a lie. If not be political, waiting will make Wike go put hand for Peter Obi's land. So if to say Peter Obi not contest as president of that nation, this thing no go happen to her. To say Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar, they no they fight this fight in Supreme Court or in the court. This matter no go affect Peter Obi. So because say Peter Obi they fight Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is the way these people then they roll. They are not good people. They are not sincere to themselves. You cannot tell me say now only Peter Obi in the whole Abuja, only in land where you can't see, you can't lay hand in his land. Say you don't seize her. See, the land now don't belong to the government. Just because Peter Obi not get money to develop the land. Not say not get money, ladies and gentlemen. But now so them talk and now say, no, these people say don't think when they buy the land and they need to develop those places. You can't force people to develop their land. You cannot force people to come develop their land. It's a private property. They call it private property. It not consign governments to put hand in somebody's land when they don't pay, when they don't buy, they don't write everything, do the deed, transfer everything when they transfer. And at the end of the day, you will come and say, oh, government won't seize the land because I not see money, or I never fit develop my land, or I never get time to develop my own private land. Even though they mention all these names, I don't care about all these names when they mention, but I'm talking about what Wike do to Peter Obi is abnormal. Because Peter Obi not be the only person when that Abuja. Millions of people when get lands in that Abuja. When we say they never develop the lands. Why can't be say now Peter Obi you can't finger out say oh we must seize Peter Obi's own because in they challenge us in the electoral tribunal. So ladies and gentlemen, you don't start your job with all this kind of things. There are a lot of things Wike is supposed to start doing first before putting hand in people's land. These are private lands, not government property. So that is why we'd always tell them, say these people, they are not sincere to themselves. So is Wike trying to tell us that he's proud of what he did? Maybe he's proud because that is the way they run. They don't tell him, oh yeah, okay, you say you won't fight. Now, all those things are the reason why Wike take that position because they don't already talk and say, see you, these people, we are going to deal with them. We are going to deal with them. So the news tell us, say, Wike don't seize 164 landed properties belonging to Nigerian citizens. I wonder how Wike goes first job now to begin make trouble with Peter Obi when be your own brother from the same part of the nation. This is not good. This is not good. That is why when they tell me, I say politics is always a dirty game. That is the way they roll, man. That is the way they roll. So we cannot say much about this than to tell Wike see making return Peter Obi's land. Because Peter Obi not do Wike anything. Peter Obi is fighting for his mandate stolen by your principal, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So got to leave Peter Obi's land alone. Let him continue to fight the fight in the court. Even though see we don't tell them say may they not fight this fight in the court again. But Peter Obi continues. It is up to Peter Obi. It is not up to Funky D. And I'm not the one that will tell people to begin to fight. And the only advice we give out here, the Peter B now get the mind to make his own choice, the way he want to make his choice. If he want to continue to fight this fight in 1 million years, no problem. Allow Peter B to do whatever he want to do, because that is what una call democracy. Okay, but the democracy now when the APC see they destroy that same democracy. Nobody is enjoying this democracy. Okay, because this democracy don't turn to troublecracy, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So may we go down to waiting and tell us about Mohbad and Naira Marley, ladies and gentlemen. This Naira Marley matter, I don't go through yesterday again. Yesterday throughout in the night, I not sleep. Make we start with waiting and tell us about this Mohbad body. They say they don't assume Mohbad body, meaning say they don't go bring and come out from where they bury him. Okay, because they want to find out the reason why this guy died. A lot of people gathered yesterday in Lagos, including Face. Everybody know Face. And Davido, when they go light a candle somewhere for Mohbad. A lot of people, ladies and gentlemen, thousands. So people, when they pay respect, and people when love Mohbad. They say they don't assume the guy. And a lot of fingers, they point to Naira Marley. The Mohbad mama himself don't cry out on one video when in the tell them say make it then find Naira Marley for her. Because when Mohbad himself they go in the walk, when in their life in the walk with Naira Marley, a mama and the news also claim say every time then they beat this guy in the studio. Anytime when this guy go walk with Naira Marley, they come back with wounds. And also, the Mohbad, they tell mama, say, make it not allow them to kill her. Repeatedly. Not be 1 time, not be 2 times, not be 3 times, not be 4 times, not be 5 times. When Mohbad, they tell mama, say, make it not allow Naira Marley and his group to kill him. But in this platform, we don't know whether Naira Marley kill him or not. Now, waiting the news, they talk. Even Yabo Ojo don't come out. Come talk, say, they must fish out people, and according to police claim, they must fish out people when do this particular evil to this innocent guy, what they call Mohbad. So all of us, they call for justice for Mohbad. Mohbad mama claims say every time his son they cry to him, each time he go meet Naira Marley, they come back with wounds, then they beat her, then they beat her, and then they beat her. So even he get one pastor, according to the news, when don't see this thing as vision many years ago, when they talk about one youngster, when go get one big problem in future to come. In fact, the Twitter and the Facebook, all of them go agog because of this particular case when involve Naira Marley. Because the prophecy claims say if this thing happen, it go bring down Naira Marley and all the whole music industry in Nigeria. And a lot of claims about this Naira Marley. Say Naira Marley and his people, now them do this thing to this guy. Now them give the guy waiting the gear in the hospital. Maybe they use the nurse. And news don't come say they don't arrest the nurse. We don't want here AK people. We don't want here this time around. Onago must show Nigerian people the particular person when kill these innocent upcoming Nigerian musicians. When people they claim saying a good musician, but the guy not last. According to the news, they said just because the guy don't want to stay with Naira Marley again, and each time when he make music, Naira Marley they take a 90%, give him 10% of his own personal music, and then guy get sad about the whole situation, and he decided to leave Naira Marley. According to the news, at the end of the day, they waste the guy. So police must figure out the people when kill this Mohbad. And I felt bad for the guy. I felt bad for his parents. I felt bad for the mother. My condolence to the family. And this is a very, very bad development, ladies and gentlemen, for the family of Mohbad and for Naira Marley himself. Every finger they point on Naira Marley. 100% of the fingers they point on Naira Marley. Imagine this life when all of us go live this life and die one day. Now him, young people, then they kill each other because they disagreed on the one small thing. We know they talk saying Naira Marley, or the news they point Naira Marley. I don't know Naira Marley. I never seen Naira Marley before. I don't know who he is. But the news and the Nigerian people in Twitter, in Facebook, everywhere, even the ones when they're in Nigeria, even AK, all of them, Naira, the Mohbad mama, they say Naira Marley. Everybody say Naira Marley. So not be this platform they talk saying Naira Marley, ladies and gentlemen. Now, waiting then they talk. The family of the man, even Naira Marley family. So the news say, at the end of the day, if they find out saying Naira Marley, is going to be very, very bad for Naira Marley. And that kind of jail, I'm not sure, see, Naira Marley go fit come out from the jail. I'm not sure, see, him go fit come out from the jail if they finally found out that he and his friend or his cronies, they are the people that poison this man. Okay, the whole evidences are there. The beating alone, when the guy received from Naira Marley and his cronies, he reached to a key person. Not be one time, not be 5 times, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty times. Anytime. My mama confess her. Anytime his son come back, he cry. Say, may she not allow Naira Marley to kill her. Naira Marley and his friends. At the end of the day, the guy died because he said he don't want to work with Naira Marley again. Imagine. Imagine. Naira Marley is a young guy, very, very young guy. Very, very young and smart and brilliant. But look at what money is causing to Naira Marley. No wonder the Bible says money is the root of all evil. So, ladies and gentlemen, now that one again now for Mohbad and Naira Marley. The news saying Naira Marley. Everybody they claim saying Naira Marley. And the Malian music. Imagine. Naira Marley went on suffer from London, come back to Nigeria, come become somebody, come begin to kill people. So, and if actually they find out saying Naira Marley, they have to look into that guy very, very well. Maybe this one not be his first time when they kill people, person. They have to thoroughly investigate that guy and his cronies. Maybe this one not be the first time when they kill people in Nigeria. So they have to investigate this guy very, very well. And if they find out saying Naira Marley, they could not allow that guy to come out again in prison. Not be that one when happened to Davido's son when they're not fit today. Davido not can tell us what happened. AK not fit can tell us what happened to Ifeanyi, Davido's son. Not be that one, be this one. This one, Nigerian people say they must find out. The reason why when Davido will not come fly like that, you see now, the Davido and his family know what they tell police people. Now then know what happened to their son when they find it. When make them not fit come out, come public, come tell us who killed Ifeanyi and how Ifeanyi take enter inside water. A boy of 3 years old. That one, that story now, they just quench him just like that. Who know what Adeleke family go tell AK people? When make them stop the investigation. But we know say now social investigation, AK they investigate, but they make una investigate something come out, this one. Now that time, now me I go come out here, I go give AK kudos. If they don't find out, say okay, now this person, when they claim say na him, ladies and gentlemen, we must give AK kudos. But make una first of all do una job perfectly on this matter when concerned late musician Mohbad. So ladies and gentlemen, now here we go stop. One love everybody and see you guys next time. Bye for now.